Hey everybody, we are back with another Friday night movie review. Tonight we went to see Ex Machina, and wow, it was such a good film.
So good.
What wasn't like super exciting, no explosions, no fights, no speed chases, nothing like that, but it kept your mind activated the entire film.
For me, it was almost like watching a documentary that you're super interested in, like a topic that you're really interested in. It kind of had more of that sort of feel, where it was just simply fascinating, and it just really kept your mind activated. Like, it wasn't really a suspense. There were some moments. It's not really a drama, a little bit, but not really. So it's like, that's the only thing I can really compare it to, but obviously it wasn't like watching a documentary. It's just kind of it almost felt like that at some parts. It's so hard to explain.
It's broken out into sessions, just to give you an idea of, well, an overarching plot without giving away any spoilers. Caleb is a programmer, super smart guy, and he wins a contest to go to the home of the owner of his company, who is this super billionaire, super genius named Nathan. Think Tony Stark, only less likable.
Yes.
And that is Nathan.
And the company is basically Google.
Yeah.
I mean,
Google,
like,
only bigger.
Yeah. It's like Google, but like on steroids.
Right. And it's called Blue Book is the name of this search engine / company. And basically Nathan, unlikable Tony Stark, he's created an AI, and Caleb won the contest to go and conduct the Turing test on the AI, which the Turing test, if you haven't seen Blade Runner or you're not familiar with what it is, it's to see if the AI can pass the is it human or is it machine test. And the film is set up, it's divided basically into sessions between Caleb conducting the test with Ava, who is the AI. And it's broken up like that, which I think helps speeds the film along. But basically, I mean, just to give you kind of an idea of, it's kind of a small film is really the wrong word, but the cast is very small. You basically have three main characters. You have Nathan, you have Caleb, and you have Ava. And there's a couple of characters who you see here and there, but you never really get a good sense as to who they are. They're
not really.
Yeah, they're very side characters. In fact, I think one of them has like no dialogue at all.
No dialogue. And the Turing test that Caleb is conducting is not your typical Turing test. Because if you're familiar with the Turing test, the human should not be aware that they are interacting with a machine. Yes. But he is aware. And the fact that it's not a typical Turing test, and that Caleb knows that it's a machine, kind of has an underlying psychological theme throughout the whole movie, and it just kind of plays with your mind. I'm not going to give anything away, obviously, because I want you to go see and enjoy it.
This is actually, it's a really hard film to talk about without giving away any spoilers. Yeah. Because everything that happens in it is really
everything
important.
Of note that we want to talk about, and it's going to give it away. And we don't want to do that.
Right. So basically, the moral of the story of this video is go see the movie and comment so we can talk about it.
Yes. If you haven't seen the movie, do not read the comments. If you have seen the movie, comment and we'll discuss. We can discuss some of the stuff that we want to talk about, that we just don't want to spoil it for you guys. So go see the movie and then comment and we'll discuss.
Super interesting movie, super good movie. I will say probably don't take your kids.
Yeah, no, don't take your kids. There's a lot of female nudity, especially at the end. It's not sexual in any way, it's just nudity. But still, most people with kids don't really want their kids seeing just random nudity.
Right.
So, yeah, I would say. And the F-bombs dropped a couple of times.
Many times.
I think it's rated R.
It probably is.
I'm like 90% sure it's rated R, so obviously don't take your kid to see this movie if you wouldn't take them to see another rated R movie.
Right. This was a very artistic film, from the cinematography to the colors to kind
of almost to their discussions. Like Nathan and Caleb, when they're having their discussion, it was almost an art form.
Yeah.
Just the way they talked.
It's kind of a thread from the very beginning of the film throughout is kind of what does it mean to be self-aware.
Yeah.
And it's very philosophical. Like I say, it's going to keep your mind going the entire film. Even though there's no car chases, it's not boring.
No, it's not at all.
It's really, I mean, for a film where there's hardly any shouting even, you're on the edge of your seat just because the character interactions and the themes throughout the film are so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, to keep this video short and to avoid giving away any spoilers, because like I said, it's really hard to avoid spoilers with this movie, we're going to go ahead and cut this video off. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you've seen this movie or after you go out and see it. Please, we would love to discuss it with you.
Yes.
Also, we're going to try our best to get back to our Saturday topics of the week. I think we have one for this week, given some recent developments with Marvel. So, stay tuned for that tomorrow. But also, be sure to go ahead and leave suggestions in the bottom because, you know, next week we might be looking for a topic and we'll dig through them and pick out the one that we think we can make the best video from, and then that's the one that we'll, you know, do. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.